Hey y'all, welcome back. Welcome back. It is me, BrittReacts, and today we're going to react to Bill Burr. It's been a while, hasn't it? I miss him. So we're going to react to him. This is Why Are You Going to Indianapolis, Bill? Is that how you say that city? Indianapolis. Why are you going to Indianapolis, Bill? Why do y'all keep coming back to this channel? I just don't understand. I can't read, I can't write, I can't talk. All right, come on, Bill. We're ready.
I had a incident on the airplane going to Indianapolis.
Oh, yeah.
Where this guy, like, I don't know, this guy just started like interrogating me. He thought I was some sort of flight risk.
Joker.
About what?
I don't know.
Is that Joe Rogan?
He was on something. I don't know what happened. Like, I was sitting down.
So he's just a passenger.
Yeah,
definitely Joe Rogan.
I didn't know if he was a sky marshal, but he ordered a Dewar's in the beginning, and he just slammed it neat.
Ooh.
So I'm like, this guy's not a sky marshal. This guy's boozing it up. So he just goes to me. He's like, we're just sitting there, and he just says, he goes, hey, are you afraid to fly?
Oh, God.
And I'm like, what? He goes, are you afraid to fly? I go, no, I'm not afraid to fly. And he goes, is you sure? Because, you know, it's okay. You can tell me if you are.
What?
And immediately, I'm looking at this guy. What do you mean it's like, okay? What is this, like, interrogation 101, build a relationship with your subject thing that you're doing here? And I was just like, no. He goes, he goes, all right, because, you know, he's just kind of fidgeting and looking around. I
Please.
was like, no, man. I go, I'm cool. He's like, oh, so you like to fly? I'm like, when I'm up here, because, you know, I bump myself up. I go, when I'm back there, I don't like it. And then he goes, he's all right, you know. But, you know, you can tell me if you're afraid to fly.
Okay, sir, shut
Now
up.
I'm just like, dude, I'm not afraid to fly. So, and he's staring at me, and I put my hand like this to show that it wasn't shaking. I go, I'm not nervous.
I love that Joe Rogan is this like big buff not stick figure, and then you have Bill as just the letter T, the lowercase letter T. Oh, Lord, you guys. All right, so he's on the Joe Rogan podcast, one can assume, and he's telling us this story. I struggle when on planes or traveling in general when people just want to, like, hold a conversation with me. I just prefer to be quiet on a flight. Like, I just do. I'm a talker, obviously. We're here now. But there are certain situations in my life where I prefer silence, and flying is one of them. So this would have really grinded my gears. Like, I would have been pressing the flight attendant button to see if there was another seat, I guess in first class, because Bill's like, I bought myself up. But I'd have been like, sir, it's always so hard. Like, how do you tell someone, like, I'm not in the mood? How do you tell someone, especially if they're like antagonizing you a little bit?
All right, thanks for asking. And then he goes, well, anybody can do that. And I'm just like, oh, Jesus Christ. And I just said, look, dude, I'm drinking water. You're drinking Dewar's. Okay? And he goes, that wasn't Dewar's, right? And I'm just like, f this guy. So
That wasn't doo-doo-da-da.
I'm sitting there.
Doo-doo-da.
You saw him order it.
Huh?
You saw him order a Dewar's.
Oh, yeah, I was sitting there. He said, let me get a Dewar's. And she brought it over neat, and he threw it back like he was drinking baby milk. Right? I was impressed.
He should have
This guy's
said
old
apple
school.
juice.
Starting off good, right? So then there's like 5 minutes of silence. More passengers are getting on. And then the guy goes, hey, you know, I'm sorry, man. I just got off
Sorry,
the wrong
homie.
foot there, right? He goes, my name's so-and-so. What's your name? Asked me, like, what my name is. And I was thinking of saying something like Steve.
I would have said John.
Or some silly.
Lenny Clark.
I wish I said some silly name, you know, but I didn't think of one. I just went, it's Bill. And he goes, oh, cool. He goes, why are you going to Indianapolis, Bill? He started doing this shit. And I just look at the
Don't
guy,
answer him, Bill.
and I go, I'm like, yeah, I don't have to answer your questions.
Whoa.
I don't. He has no fucking authority. You're not a sky marshal. You're drinking booze. You're an asshole. What are you on? Are you afraid to fly? Go
Right.
fuck yourself. Leave me alone, right?
Got
So
Bill started.
Then he goes like, all right, now I am concerned. Okay? I am concerned. Okay? Why are you going to Indianapolis, Bill? Right?
What?
Says this, right? And they close the doors, and they're doing all this stuff. And I just start, like, I joked on my podcast. I just started smirking like Ryan Gosling. You know, he does that little Mona Lisa smile. I just kind of smile, and I'm just sitting there shaking my head at the guy, right? And I'm literally taking out my eye pillow. I wear like a mask
My
just to
eye
say I'm so
pillow?
not worried about anything that you're
My
gonna fucking do.
eye
All this
pillow?
passive-aggressive shit just to piss this guy off. And he's going, why are you going to Indianapolis, Bill? And I just kept, I didn't say anything to him. I just kept laughing, just kept shaking my head. and was taxiing down, and he goes, dude, he goes, I fucking do this for a fucking living. He starts F, and all this stuff. The lady in front turns around, starts looking, and we're taxiing down the thing.
What?
He goes, you don't answer my questions right now. I'm going to hit that call button. I will hit that call button. I will stop this plane, and you will
No
be fucking
way.
arrested, like saying all this stuff. And I'm just looking at him, smiling, shaking my head, like, go ahead and push it, dude. Let's see where the fuck this goes. This is hilarious. What happens? Does the pilot come out?
This can't be real. Is this a Bill Burr fictional tale? Why? What? I'm just confused, guys. I'm confusion.
Right.
Does a police car pull up to the plane? No
Right.
fucking clue. So he goes to push it, and he can't find it. It was kind of a weird place, and he finally finds it, and he hit the button. I'm like, holy fuck, he hit the button. This is hilarious. And I'm just sitting there. He goes, now you wait. You fucking wait, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just sitting there smiling, shaking my head at him like, dude, I don't care. I don't care. You're not, you have no
You
fucking
whiner.
authority. You're not going to hit me. You're not going to do anything. You're on fucking something.
Right.
But I'm not getting that. Dude, if that guy had a vibe like he was going to punch me, I would have been up in the aisles. But he didn't. He just had like that. It's like a kid throwing a temper tantrum. He wanted like this. He almost seemed like he wanted to be an Army Ranger, but he didn't quite make it. Or
What do
he,
you look
Right.
like? What do you look
I love
like?
he
those
was
type
like
of
a
people.
wiry. He was in good shape, wiry dude, white dude.
Like that dude who that Trayvon Martin kid who wasn't really a cop.
Yeah.
But he wanted to be a
He
cop.
wasn't
so
in
took it
good
to the
shape.
next level when
And
he
here's
was
the
a
thing.
security
I
guard.
could have
Are we
sworn.
talking about what's his name? George Zimmerman was never in good shape. Come on. Let's all be honest here. I'm just
wasn't
saying.
really a cop.
Yeah.
But he wanted to be a cop, so he took it to the next
Yeah.
level when
And
he
here's
was
the
a
thing.
security guard.
I could have squashed the whole thing and just been like, look, I'm a comedian. I'm
Right.
going to Indianapolis. If you'd like to come out to the show, I could have done that, but I'm a dick.
No,
And
yeah.
I hate authority. And this guy doesn't have any, so fuck him. So I just laugh. Now he pushes the button. So then the stewardess comes over and she goes, yeah, what's the problem? He goes, this guy is a flight risk. I am not comfortable flying with him, but blah, 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 and all this shit. I was surprised how few people were looking around. People were just kind of sitting there, and this guy was wigging out. And I'm just sitting there, and then the stewardess was like, all right, did anybody else see any behavior? And the lady was sitting in front of him, pointed at him and said, yeah, he was berating, and she pointed at me. He was berating him. And I'm just like, perfect. So I'm literally putting my fucking eye mask down as I'm
How
talking
is
to him.
this
Just going,
possible?
hey, I'm just a guy trying to go to Indianapolis. This guy's drinking Dewar's and he's dropping the F. And then I'm thinking, fuck, I said bomb. You know, like it was going to be a problem, but that wasn't a problem. And this guy's just doing this thing where he wants to win. He wants some sort of recognition.
For
of whatever
what?
the fuck he thinks he is.
And the
So-
plane's still moving.
no, at this point, it fucking stopped. It pulled over. I forgot that part. It pulled over
Shut
and stopped.
up.
Dude, it's a
Get
fucking
him off the
red
plane.
eye. Okay? It stops.
Look at his eye.
Another stewardess comes over and he goes, what's the problem? And he goes through.
To be clear, we no longer say stewardess, you guys. It's flight attendant, but it's fine. He doesn't mean any harm. Also, these, like, y'all can't see, but they have, like, the worst. Let me see if I can get y'all to see. The shoes on her feet, can y'all see that? They're, like, flats. Y'all can't see. It's so bad. It's so bad. All right, I need to know how this ends because I just don't understand why it even started in the first place. But there really are people on the planet like this. Like, they just want to pick a fight. They just want to win the fight. And it's like, you really barked up the wrong tree with Bill Unbothered Burr. Please, sir.
the whole fucking thing, and it's like basically the captain at this point is going, do I really have to come back there? It's like, really? The red-eye fucking flight? My last flight of the day. I used to fly combat missions. You know how fucking boring this is to fly this fucking
sink
bus?
this
I don't want
boy.
to deal with
Whoever's
this bullshit.
writing this
So I
is
really have to
hilarious.
come back there. And then they finally asked him, they said, hey, are you going to be comfortable flying with this guy? And he, I think they acknowledged that he had some sort of something there. So he goes, you know what? No, yeah, it's okay. It's going to be okay. Just
Don't give
whatever,
him any
right?
more
That he had
doers,
some
though.
sort of something. That he
Like
had-
some sort of power that, like, they checked with him. Like, you going to stand down, sir? Like, whatever fucking spy he thought he was. So now we get back in line, and we're taxiing, and as we're going down the runway, I got my eye thing on, and I'm just sitting there, and he's yapping in my ear. He goes, you think this is fucking over? You think this is fucking over? And at this point, I'm laughing. I'm holding my stomach, and I'm fucking laughing, and it's driving him nuts, and I'm having a fucking ball with this guy. And he goes, you know, my dad's the CEO of some fucking company in Indianapolis. And he
Ew.
starts saying that he's going to have me
Ew.
fucking arrested when I
Ew.
land. And he started
Ew.
describing the view I was going to see from the jail, like some Law and Order episode. Oh, you're going to
Did you get a picture of this
Yeah,
guy?
did you take a photo?
No.
Oh,
What, Bill?
how could you not?
You should have been filming video this whole entire time. on
Yeah,
your
that would
phone,
be
man.
amazing.
Why can't you just be in the moment and not turn into a film crew? And just,
because then
I
the
was
story's
having
even
fun.
better.
The universe
you could have
gave me
used
this fucking
in
moment.
your stand-up show.
Telling the story. I don't, So he fucking, so then I got my things down, and then he's going, yeah, you're going to love the view from the jail. You can see Lucas Oil Field and blah, 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 and all this shit. And then he finally...
Lucas Oil Field.
Yeah, that's where the Colts play. Telling me, like, this view. Dude, it was such hacky interrogation. Then he finally said, he goes, you know what, I'm glad. You know what, I fucking hope you do something. We're up there. And I'm fucking bursting.
What?
It was not.
I hope you do something.
And I'm sitting there with a blindfold
Why
on, laughing at him.
is he not
It was
being
driving
met
him
by the marshals?
fucking nuts. It was great. So then, 5 minutes of silence, 10 minutes of silence goes by. And I'm finally thinking that maybe this shit's over. Or is he just sitting there staring at the side of my head? And then all of a sudden, I just hear, right as I'm starting to nod off, I just hear, why are you going to Indianapolis, Bill? And I just laughed. So, dude, my adrenaline was fucking going. I was just like, wow, they're going to stop the plane. This is
the most
fucking
bizarre
intense,
story
man. This
I've
is
ever
crazy.
heard in
What's
my
going to
life.
happen? And I'm totally innocent, so I got to kind of watch it happen. So then I couldn't sleep. So I was sitting there with that stupid mask on for like a half an hour. And then
How
finally I
long
was
was
like,
this
"All right, fuck it,
flight?"
I got to take it off. And I got to deal with this guy. And I take it off, and I look over, and he's just passed out. Head hanging, this fucking, special ops guy.
You know what you should do?
Completely passed out.
You should fucking waylay him with a
Should've.
huge haymaker
Should've.
right in the face, and
Should've.
then immediately pretend you're asleep.
No, because someone would have seen that. So
They're all asleep.
No, you know what I did? Was I immediately started pounding waters because I didn't have to go to the bathroom, and I wanted to get up on the plane
And to
see if
disturb
he was
him?
gonna fucking wig out again. Make some sort of...
So you made yourself go to the bathroom
No,
on
I
purpose?
started slamming waters.
Just so that you would have water in
Why
your
didn't you
So
bladder.
now I have to go for the fucking bathroom. Like,
He could have just gotten up and pretended to go to the bathroom and just go in there and wash his hand and walk back out. But he actually wanted to have a reason to go to the bathroom. This is a level of petty and childishness that I aspire to be at if someone ever treated me this way. Like, Bill, bravo. This is great.
you can't believe, and this fucking guy's passed out. I held it for the last hour. He didn't wake up until we landed, and then we pulled up to the terminal, and I got out.
The
And I
marshals
stood
were
up,
not
and he
there to
wouldn't
meet
look at me,
him.
and I'm thinking, hey, he probably slept it off, and now
Yeah,
he's
he's
feeling fucking
embarrassed.
weird, hopefully. And the lady in front of me got up, and she just goes, she smiled, and she said, hey, and I just said, hey, that was an interesting one. And then he had the pillow like this, Joe. He had it behind here in some weird position, in some sort of like alpha male way. He tried to get some sort of tough thing, the last word. He took the pillow out, and he threw it down between his legs, and he like grunted. He went like, ugh, like he threw a pillow down. That was it. That was my trip to Indianapolis.
What?
That wham, wham, wham.
Like, what? Don't. Some of y'all in my comments are that guy. Don't be that guy or girl. Like, don't. Just stop. I want y'all to know I read your comments. And if I'm not responding, it's either because there's too many comments and I can't get to them all, or chances are your comment is just the only response I can have is negative, and I refuse to be negative here in this space. Like, you're not ever going to see me get to that level. It won't happen. So keep on trying, trolling, if you will. Like, this guy got exactly what he deserved. And whatever was in that doers, or whatever he took, washed down with that doers, is probably made him feel so stupid when he woke up. Anyway, I missed Bill. I love Bill. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you have the day you deserve.